Hi, I'm Karen, and I'm here to do 45 minutes of yoga with you. So we are going to flow through some poses that incorporate, of course, increasing your flexibility, long, lean muscles, so the development of that strength just through your body weight, and then also improving your balance. And with that nice, deep, cleansing breath, you're going to feel great at the end here. You're going to have given your muscles the oxygen that they need. So this is a Zoom class that I videoed. So when I'm facing the camera, if you will either do what you hear me say or do what you see me doing as far as left and right, okay? So let's put everything to the side. I want you to be able to really focus on you and not get distracted during this time. And if you do get distracted, simply just take a deep breath, exhale out whatever that distraction was, and trust that it's going to be there when you're done with class, okay? And don't be afraid to modify, okay? Yoga is called a practice for a reason. Nobody is perfect at it, zero, okay? Everybody is practicing. The more practice you get, the stronger you get, the more flexible you get, the better your balance is, the better you're able to focus without as many distractions. But really, just be kind to yourself during these 45 minutes. This is your time. Welcome to yoga, you guys. So glad you're here with me today. Let's just take some breaths. Let's put everything to the side so that you can have the best yoga practice that you can today, all right? So we're gonna start at the front of the mat. You will need a yoga strap today. And we're going to bring those feet about the width of the mat apart. We're gonna lock our fingertips down, hold onto our elbows, and just start out with some deep breaths in and out through your nose to allow those hamstrings to lengthen. You're just kind of rocking yourself from one side to the other, moving that whole torso. I want you to think about your rib cage and diaphragm expanding as you inhale and deflating as you exhale. Those legs are just as straight as you feel comfortable. Good. We're going to go ahead and hold onto your right leg, nose towards that knee, very gently. Let's reach that right arm up. Let's roll your right shoulder as far open as you feel comfortable. And go ahead and make your way over to the left. Nose towards that left knee. And rolling your left shoulder open. Deep breath. Good, let's walk those feet closer together. Glance up, let's lift that tailbone, lunge back one foot and then the other. You're in your plank, simply an upper push-up position. You could be on your knees or your toes. Abs are lifted up, come on down. Nice up dog, open chest, lifting the top of the head up. And let's take those knees apart, big toes together. Breathe and sit back in child's pose. Just keep your head rested there. Think about with each exhale that the middle of your chest just surrenders to the mat. Let's walk those fingertips a little closer to the front of the mat. Bring your hips in the air and the toes apart. And as you rest your forehead, let's let the underarms and the middle of your chest sink to the mat. Let's come up onto your hands and knees and then tuck those toes under and come to down dog. So with your feet about hip width apart, roll some weight out of the heel of the hand, a little bit more towards your knuckles. Let's relax our quadriceps, relax our hamstrings and our feet, and lift our hips up to the sky. Let's take those right toes up to the ceiling. Walk our hands back and bring our nose a little closer to our left knee. Gently swing through, and we're going to bring that right knee right above the ankle. Let's float our chest up. Lean back into our crescent lunge. And look past those fingertips, swing through. Bring those arms up again. Let's take that left foot a little farther back. Really tuck the tailbone under so that left hip flexor gets a good stretch. Let's bring our hands behind our low back. Shoulder blades in our back pockets as the arms pull straight, chin in your chest. And let's rotate, look over your right shoulder. Then both arms extend, left arm is in front. Good, both arms really lean back. And we're gonna go ahead and place the hands on the mat and the left knee on the mat. We're gonna bring our hands up to that right thigh. Take your left hip flexor and quadricep and just sink them forward as you straighten the arms and press those shoulders down. Then left forearm on the outside of your thigh, look over that right shoulder. Let's slide your right hand at your low back as you bend your right knee and breathe. And let's slowly untwist. Let's bring your right knee to the mat. Give yourself a nice cat-cow stretch. And let's come to our plank. Wrists below those shoulders, knees on or off the mat. Keep those abs engaged as you hug the sides and come on down. Nice up dog. Feel free to do a push-up if you want to, and then come to down dog. Let's let that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract, and let's bend one knee and then the other. And let's go ahead and walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. Let's glance up. Lift the tailbone, reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Good, let's bring that right arm down and keep our feet together. Deep breath in, left fingertips up. And right fingertips walk down the leg. Take that right arm to the left wrist, gently pull and just rest your head. Let's press the left foot into the mat. Deep breath in, lift up. Exhale a little bit deeper, pushing that left foot down. Good, let's come to the front of the mat. Standing back bend. And look past your fingertips, come on down. Glance up, lift the tailbone, lunge back one foot, and then the other. You're in your plank again. Wrists below those shoulders. Let's hug the sides, come on down, knees down whenever you want. Nice up dog. Push up if you want to, and then down dog. So really connect with your breath. Feel that rib cage and diaphragm expand as you inhale and deflate as you exhale. And let's roll to right side plank. So your right wrist is directly under the shoulder. Right knee to the mat if you would like to as a modification. Of course, you can straighten both legs if you want to. Let's take some deep breaths in and out. And very slowly come back to plank. Let's let that chest lead as we come down nice and slow. Up dog. Push up if you choose, and down dog. Top of the head sinks to the mat. Tailbone lifts, but you're not pointing your toes to get there. As you exhale, let's reach those left toes up to the sky. Let's walk the hands back. Nose towards your right knee, left toes way up. Gently swing through so your left knee is right above the ankle. Let's float that chest up. Lean back into your crescent lunge. We want to tuck the pelvis under, get that really good right hip flexor stretch. Look past your fingertips, swing through, and inhale up. Take the right foot back just a little farther, really lean back. Hands at your low back, chin in the chest, shoulder blades gently pull down, opening your chest. Let's glance over our left shoulder as we rotate. And then extend both arms. Your right arm is in front. Deep breaths in and out. Both arms up, leaning back. And we're going to go ahead and bring our right knee down to the mat. Put the left knee right above the ankle. Our hands are on that left thigh. Shoulders down, straight arms. Let's sink that right hip flexor forward. Exhale, and the right forearm comes to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand slides to the low back. Let's bend our left knee deep. Take some breaths. Very slowly untwist. Let's bring our left knee to the mat with a nice cat-cow stretch. And let's bring ourselves to that upper plank position, abs strong, come on down. Up dog, push up if you want to, and down dog. Allow that belly to expand and contract with your breath. Lift those hips up and get the most out of each and every movement today. This is all about you. This is your yoga practice. Let's walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. Let's cross our forearms, hold your opposite calf, and just start to straighten those legs the best that you can. And just remember that each and every movement should be about what's best for you. Anything you need to modify is fine. Nurture yourself. As we release the hands and glance up, reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Good, let's place that left arm next to us, feet together. Deep breath in, reach, and walk those left fingertips down. Left hand's gonna grab the right wrist, just gently pull, rest your head. Let's push our right foot gently into the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, a little bit deeper, right foot presses down. Good, let's come up to the front of the mat. Standing back bend. And look past the fingertips, come on down. Glance up, let's lift the tailbone, lunge back one foot and then the other. Wrists are below the shoulders. And we're going to come down nice and slow. Up dog. Push up or not, and then down dog. Exhale, sink that head down, relax your feet and breathe. Let's roll ourselves to left side plank. So your left knee can be down as a modification. Left wrist is directly under the shoulder. Or you're more than welcome to straighten both legs. This is about what's best for you. Keeping that face calm, let's slowly come back to our plank. Bend those elbows down nice and slow. Up dog. Push up or not, and down dog. Allow that rib cage and diaphragm to expand and contract. Good, let's go ahead and reach our right toes up to the ceiling. Walk the hands back a little bit, nose towards the left knee. and gently swing through. So that right knee is right above the ankle. We're gonna get ready for prayer twist. You can walk that right foot a little right. Feel free to rest your left knee if you want to. Left elbow on the outside of that thigh. Press your palms together so your right elbow points up. Deep breaths in and out without shrugging those shoulders. As we exhale, let's place one hand down and then the other and put the left knee on the mat. Let's walk our right foot to the middle of the mat. Shift our weight back. We're going to get a hamstring stretch. Let's slide the foot straight down the middle of the mat, but stop. You could even stop right here. I want you to stop when you have a good right hamstring stretch. So hands walk towards the right foot as the right foot relaxes. And then we just start to bend the elbows, sinking your left quadricep towards the mat, lengthening your right hamstring. Dissolve tightness with each and every exhale. End of an exhale, let's ease our way out of this and bring that right knee to the mat. You can let those hips kind of shake side to side a little bit. And your right elbow and wrist and shoulder all in alignment with the right leg extending behind you. Keep those abs strong, spinal balance. Reach from left fingertips to right toes. And notice my head, natural extension of the spine. If you want to, right heel up. Left hand's gonna reach around to grab that foot. Lift out of your right shoulder and take the right toes to the ceiling and push the top of your right foot away from you. If this is uncomfortable, just extend back out, no problem. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend. And hand and knee down. We're gonna take our knees apart, big toes together, look up to your right and rotate your wrist. And then right hand palm up, threads a needle underneath the left. Rest on the right side of the face, and let's take those left fingertips, walk them to the front of the mat. And let's place the back of your left hand at your low back. Really let those shoulders just flop and wiggle those fingers. Slowly untwist. And you're going to come back to your plank. Wrists below those shoulders. Come on down nice and slow. Up dog. Feel free to do a push-up and then down dog. Roll that weight out of the heel of the hand more towards the knuckles. Relax your quadriceps in your feet. Nice deep breaths. Let's take those left toes up to the ceiling. Walk those hands back a little bit. Nose towards your right knee, left toes up. And let's lunge that left leg with that left knee right above the ankle. And feel free to walk it a little bit to the left. If you need to modify with the right knee on the mat, you can. So we are going to bring our right elbow to the outside of that left thigh. Press those palms together. We're not going to shrug our shoulders. Left elbow pointing up. Deep cleansing breaths. Prayer twist. Try to exhale completely each and every time. Very slowly, let's come out of this. One hand down and then the other with your right knee on the mat. We're going to walk that left foot towards the middle of the mat. We're going to shift our way back and slide that left leg straight forward. Stop when it's enough of a stretch for you. Right knee is going to walk back a little bit. We're going to walk our hands towards that left foot. Just wiggle that foot a little bit. Let's bend the elbows. Let's sink that chest down. Enjoy that left hamstring stretch. Dissolve tightness straight down that left hamstring. Right quadricep continues to sink towards the mat. Let's very slowly ease our way out of this. That left knee coming to the mat, and you can kind of shake those hips side to side a little bit. As we bring the left wrist directly under the shoulder, and that left leg extends behind us. Right arm reaches out without shrugging our shoulders. Feel free to stay extended, or if that left foot wants to come in the air, right hand reaches around to grab it. We're going to lift out of our left shoulder, take the top of that left foot and push it away. Deep breaths. Inhale, really lift. Exhale, extend out. And hand and knee down. Let's bring our knees apart, big toes together. Look up to your left, please, and rotate your wrist. Good, left hand palm up underneath the right. Rest on the left side of the face. Let's take those right fingertips, walk them to the front of the mat. And the back of your right hand to the low back, allowing those shoulders just to flop. Wiggle your fingers a little bit. Let's very slowly untwist. And come up to those hands and knees, nice cat-cow stretch. And we're going to come to our plank again. That upper push-up position, remember to take the knees down when you need to. Hug the sides, come on down. Nice up dog. Push up or not, and down dog. On your exhale, let's take right toes up. Let's walk the hands back a little bit, bend that right knee, and let that right leg hang to your left. Shift some weight more to the left hand, and really open up that right hip joint and stretch down the right side of the rib cage. And now for pigeon, let's slide that right knee between our hands. Let's tuck our left toes under, walk that left leg back. Open up our chest. We're not going to let ourselves roll right. We're going to keep that belly button facing the mat. Walk our hands straight down the middle of the mat. Now find a spot for your forehead to rest. Take a deep breath into the muscles that surround that right hip joint. Exhale, let's really let that melt away. Dissolving tightness around the outside of your right hip. And glancing right if you want to, resting on the left side of the face. Your right hand sliding to the low back. We're going to let those shoulders just relax. As we untwist, let's glance forward and take your left fingertips a little farther away, kind of rolling that left hip bone back to the mat. Forehead down and breathe. And we're going to walk ourselves up. We're going to open that chest. As we slide that knee back, we're going to go ahead and have a seat and have our feet on our right side. Your left foot's on the inside of that right thigh. Take that left arm and reach. And let's bring both arms up and inhale. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Bring that left hand to that right leg and gently twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, look past your fingertips. Bring those palms down and let's not let ourselves roll left. Try to keep the weight evenly distributed. Chin down, and we're going to rest our head on our fists, or we're going to just allow that chest to sink towards the mat. Let's wind around to our right. Keep the chest down if you can, and look over to your right. Good, let's untwist. Let's come up to your hands and knees and do another nice cat-cow stretch. And let's go ahead and come to our last plank of this class. Wrists below those shoulders, lift your abs up and come on down. Nice up dog. Push up if you want to, and down dog. Roll some weight out of the heel of the hand, more towards the knuckles, and relax your feet. Relax the muscles around your knees. Let's reach our left toes up to the sky. Walk those hands back a little bit. Let's bend that left knee and allow it to hang to the right. Let's put a little more weight in your right hand. Deep cleansing breaths. Just let that left leg become heavy. And then let's slide that left knee between our hands for pigeon. Let's tuck our right toes under and walk that leg back. Let's open up that chest. Make sure we're not going to rock to our left. Belly button's going to stay facing the mat as we find the middle of the mat to walk our hands out. Rest your forehead somewhere. Take a deep breath into those. The muscles that surround the outside of your left hip joint. And try to let some of that tightness dissolve as you exhale. Exhale, let's go ahead and look to our left and rest on the right side of the face. And let our left hand slide to the low back. Allow those shoulders to just relax. Deep cleansing breaths. Let's slowly untwist. Let's glance forward. Walk our right fingertips a little farther out, forehead down, and breathe. And let's walk it back. Open up the chest and slide that left knee underneath you. And as we have a seat, we're going to allow the feet to come to our left and that right foot to be up against your left thigh. Right arm's going to reach nice and long like a mermaid. Inhale, both arms up. Look over to the left. Keep the head pulling up if possible and shoulders down. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, look past those fingertips. And as your palms come down, try to resist the urge to lean right. Try to keep that weight evenly distributed as you walk it out. Chin in your chest. Take some breaths. Really release that tightness around your hips. Now, keeping the head and chest down, wind a little bit farther to your left and look over that left shoulder. And untwist. Good, let's go ahead and come up onto your knees. Let's clasp those fingertips behind your low back. Pull those arms straight. Open up your chest with your chin down. Lift the fingertips just a little bit. If you want to, fold forward, lifting those arms up. Take some deep breaths in and out. And let's all relax the arms next to our sides and just let those shoulders flop. Good, slowly coming up onto your hands and knees, and then back up onto the knees. Let's gently pull those fingertips back, press the heel of the hand forward, and switch. Now let's have a seat at the front of the mat. Let's make sure that your yoga strap is near you, so you'll be able to grab it while we're lying down. Let's walk our hands towards our ankles or our feet and just start to bend the elbows, gently pressing the back of the knees towards the mat. Start to roll yourself up. Shoulders down. Let's take a nice open chest, feet on the mat. You're more than welcome to lift one leg or both into your boat. Abs are strong. And let's bring the soles of the feet together, feet farther away at first. Walk the hands towards the toes and sink down. And let's bring those heels a little closer. Hold on around your toes, shoulders down, lifting the head up as the knees press out. And then the nose towards your toes. Good, let's bring those knees in. Let's come into our boat one more time, and we're gonna rock back on our back. So shoulders down, abs strong. Lift one leg or both. Take some breaths in as you're lifting those toes up. Come on back to your back. Let's hug those knees into our chest, shoulders down, and glance in one direction. And glance in the other direction. Good. Let's place our hands on our knees and draw some circles to massage that low back. Remembering if you take those knees a little farther away, you're going to get the small of the back. Let's go in both directions. Good. Let's put straight arms between our knees and grab onto ankles or feet. Happy baby. Those feet are facing the ceiling. Let's press those knees apart and gently rock side to side. And either continue to do that, or your first two fingers make a hook around your big toes. And you're gonna push those heels away from you, allowing those legs to just relax out. As we release and place those feet on the mat, let's touch those heels with the feet farther apart than the hips. Peel that spine up into your bridge. Inhale, lift. And exhale, just peel that spine down one vertebra at a time. So go ahead and grab that yoga strap. We're going to take that left leg flat and place the yoga strap across our right foot. Let's take it out to the right, holding on to the strap with your right hand. Glance to your left, and let's keep that left hip rolled down to the mat. Completely relax that right leg in the strap as you gently pull. And let's bring that right leg straight up. Let's move the strap towards your right heel. Wiggle the foot a little bit. And as you straighten that right knee, gently pull it towards you. And let's back away, move the strap towards the ball of your foot. And let's go ahead and flex that foot. Gently pull it towards you and either roll that foot out or in. Wiggle it around, pull on one side. See what gets you your best right calf stretch. Release, let's take it across the body. So your left hand's gonna hold the strap. And as it comes across, we're gonna look right. Relax that right leg and gently pull. Each exhale can be your opportunity to deepen that stretch. Let's go ahead and bring that right leg up. Placing both feet in the strap. Let's gently pull those legs towards us, lifting those hips up. Slowly lowering down. And let's place that right leg flat on the mat. Let's go ahead and take it out to our left as we look over our right arm like a bird's wing. We're going to keep that right hip rolled down to the mat. Relax the left leg in the strap and gently pull. Good, and bringing that left leg up. Moving the strap towards the left heel, wiggle that foot, gently pull it in. Keeping that left knee pressed away from you as you straighten the leg. And backing away, moving the strap towards the ball of the foot. Let's get a nice flex, gently pull it in. Feel free to roll that foot out or in. Give yourself the best calf stretch you can. Release, let's take it across the body. Your right hand's gonna hold the strap. And you're gonna glance to your left. Just relax that left leg in the strap and gently pull. Each exhale to deepen that stretch a little bit if you want to. Good, we're gonna release that and place our yoga strap down. We're gonna place the soles of our feet together and let those knees relax apart. Arms, palms up next to our sides as we close our eyes. Rest our teeth just slightly apart. Deep cleansing breaths. Let that belly lift on your inhale and lower on your exhale. Dissolve tightness with each and every exhale. So we very slowly bring those knees towards each other. Let's extend our legs out, bring our arms over our head. Big letter I with our body, reach as long as you can. And on our exhale, let's slide those arms down. Make sure those eyes are closed and just let those feet flop out naturally. Arms rested at your sides. You have made it to your last pose, total resting pose. Let's get the most out of these last precious few minutes. Think about what you're going to inhale over the next few minutes. Whatever you're going to need to have the rest of your day flow as smooth as possible. What do you need to exhale and let go of? Let's pull all your breath to the very top of the head. And exhale, allow that breath to roll across your forehead. Stream across your temples and flow across the back of the head. Across your eyes and nose and cheekbones. Across the back of your jaw. Straight down the sides and back of the neck. That exhale rolls across the top of your shoulders. Feel your chest just open up as those shoulders relax to the mat. Upper back released. You notice that breath starting to roll down your arms. Rounding your elbows. Straight down your forearms. To your wrists. Palms. And the top of your hand. Notice the breath between your fingers, all the way to your fingertips. Exhale, just move the fingers gently. And notice any tension or stress leaving through your fingertips. As the breath starts to roll across your rib cage, one rib at a time. And flowing across your sternum and your mid-back at the same time. Across your waist, your abdominals. With a nice breath in. Exhale, letting those hips and glutes just relax to the mat. Letting your quadriceps and hamstrings release. Knees, shins and calves. And ankles. Feel the breath round your heels and flow up the arch of your foot, rolling across the top of the foot at the same time. Breath is between your toes, all the way to your toe tips. Exhale, just moving those toes very gently. Notice a calm and a peace. Making that conscious decision to hang on to this serenity throughout your day. To let it guide all of your interactions. You're ready for the rest of your day. Let's be nice to ourselves coming out of this position slowly. Let's bend one knee, placing that foot on the mat. Allow the other one to join it. As you're ready, let's start to roll to one side, making that bottom arm your pillow. And you can start to open those eyes when you're ready. And very slowly pressing up to a nice sitting position. A nice deep breath in, reaching the arms up. And exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. Let's surrender everything in that head to your heart. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.